Previously on Masterchef Back to Win, we only have 20 aprons this year.
This is like the all-stars of Masterchef.
The returning cooks battled it out
I'm back to win. I'm not taking no prisoners.
for a coveted white apron.
Can only judge you on what you put on that plate.
Yes, yeah.
Stay calm.
You know as well as I do that that's wrong.
What's the first thing you want to do when you take a bite of that? Take a second.
Thank you. Man, I am excited. It's time to play with the big dogs.
Tonight, all of these ex-contestants are back with a vengeance. The pressure is on as the audition battles conclude. Are you back to win?
100%.
With only 6 aprons left to claim a spot
I hope y'all like it spicy.
in the top 20.
Where's Fred going?
I think this is done.
Your seasoning here is really what's bringing this to the next level.
Now I'm treating you like I would talk to a cook in my restaurant, because that's the level we're at.
There's so much going on here. I don't know if I need a chair or a sit back. This is a season like no other. 14 aprons down, just 6 aprons remaining. Now, when we call your name, please make your way down to your battle stations. Felix, season 3. And Fred from season 10. And Olivia, season 6. Let's go. Now, last time you 4 were in this kitchen, you showed that you were stellar cooks and plated food with such finesse. Master platers. So bring that again tonight. You've got 45 minutes to cook us one amazing comeback dish. Your 45 minutes start now. Let's go. Right, Joe and Ron. All of these ex-contestants, they're back with a vengeance.
They have a lot of attention to the aesthetic of their food, and I think that's going to push each other to a higher level.
Yeah.
Fred, you're flying, bro.
Try my best, try my best.
Fred is a really great pastry chef. I think he might be doing a dessert tonight.
Yeah, I see chocolate.
Tofu.
I'm definitely gonna bring the tofu.
My name is Fred. I was on season 10, and I'm probably best remembered for my audition. I made a chocolate cake that was so tasty, Gordon Ramsay himself picked up the plate, licked it clean, and threw the apron at my face.
There's no debate.
So when I got eliminated at season 10, it was a sad moment for all but a second.
I'm going to personally call Christina Tosi and see if I can get you in there to go and work with her inside her bakery.
Thank you, Chef. I did take up Gordon's offer to work with Christina Tosi at Milk Bar in LA, and right after that, I started a food blog where I post recipes 3 times a week. So I am ready to fight my butt off to get an apron and get back in that kitchen and continue my food journey.
This is so much fun, you guys.
15 minutes gone, 30 minutes remaining. Keep it going. Right. Welcome back, girl.
Thank you.
How have you been?
I've been good. It's been 10 years.
I'm Felix. I made it to top 7 in season 3, and a lot has happened in the past 10 years. I've done catering events, food styling, pop-up with friends, and also some food shows. My biggest regret from season 3 is the fact that I didn't cook any Chinese or Taiwanese food. I want to express me and my culture through the dishes that I make this time.
How's this dish going to get you an apron? What is it?
Pork belly and cabbage dumpling. I'm doing the dough from scratch. I'm grinding the pork from scratch.
Wow.
And what I really want to shine through are all the natural flavors.
You are going all out. You've got just 27 minutes to nail these dumplings. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Eye on the prize, Bree. Let's get that apron.
Oh, let's do this. Mom, you're supposed to be watching my sauce. I'm watching the sauce.
How are you feeling?
I'm good.
Excited?
I'm so excited.
I'm Olivia Crouppen from season 6.
Wow. Clearly, it's one of the prettiest plates out there tonight.
Thank you. The judges really liked my plating, but the flavors basically got ripped a new one.
I wanted to taste of beef. You've just forgotten the hero.
I came in 8th place, and MasterChef changed my life. I basically have my dream job. I'm a food stylist. I've produced cookbooks. I came here to prove to the judges my flavor's there, and I'm so ready to win.
The dish, what are you doing?
I'm doing a pistachio crusted lamb, white bean and feta puree, a fennel pomegranate slaw, and a pomegranate molasses.
In 45 minutes?
Yeah,
Are you back to win?
100%.
Good luck, girl. Well done.
Thank you.
Bree, happy to be back.
Very happy, a lot of emotions. You may remember me from season 10, where I made it to the top 8.
One thing that is definitely confirmed, you have a future in food.
Prior to Masterchef season 10, I was a cocktail server in a bar. And then after that, I was able to hit the ground running, doing pop-up dining events. I recently have been focusing on the social media world, and I do a lot of food photography contests.
Talk to me a little bit about what you're making.
My comeback dish is a sea bass with a fennel puree, a tomato water, and then I'm adding a little bit of spice with a pickled serrano pepper.
And you have a lot of liquidy things.
Right.
Is that going to be the enemy of crispiness and texture?
Right,
Just
that
to
is
think
true.
about that.
The fish has to bring the crispiness.
Exactly, because we're
Yes.
expecting a lot of big things out you, especially the plating.
Yes,
So stick with it, okay, young lady?
Thank you so much.
Oh my God, 15 minutes. This is so stressful.
Fred.
Mr.
So,
Bastianes.
what's your comeback dish?
So it's a take on a phoenix rising from the ashes. You know me with my
Is that you?
theatrics.
Are you rising from the ashes with
Yeah.
another dessert?
This is literally me coming back and showing you guys how much I've grown. So it's a tofu and dark chocolate mousse with kinako crumble, black cacao ash, and kumquat puree.
This is a bit of a risky game to play. If you're off by even 1 degree, that chocolate just won't harden.
100%.
So I heard that you and Bree have been doing dinners together?
Yes, we've been doing a lot of pop-up dinners. On top of everything else that I got from season 10, definitely the biggest prize I got was my friendship with Bree. We traveled the country together, and it was a ton of fun.
Are you a better cook than Bree?
I won't say that I'm better. I would just say that we each have our strengths and weaknesses.
I think we both complete each other.
But you're not a team. Today you were competitors.
But, I mean...
The best case scenario is you both get an apron and you walk
Exactly.
through, right?
Yep.
Exactly.
The worst case scenario is you both don't get an apron, you both go home. You got a lot on the line here.
Yep.
I
Yes.
wish you to the best. Good
Thank
luck.
you so much, Joe.
We're down to the last 10 minutes. 10 minutes to go. Come on, guys.
So Bree wants to do this tomato water sort of liquidy broth.
Tomato water was a trend in the early 90s where you would slowly allow tomatoes in cheesecloth, the water to come out. Is she going to be able to pull that off in 45 minutes?
It's tough. I mean, that takes time.
Felix, she's playing to her strength, making wonton wrappers and that filling. She seems way more confident than she was years ago.
Olivia is really looking good. Look at her station. She's working perfectly.
But she has a lot of ambitious elements planned for her dish. Just hope she can pull it all off.
How are you feeling, Fred?
I'm not sure if the temper will be good or not, but gonna just try my best to focus.
Oh gosh.
Oh my God, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous right now.
Chocolate right now.
Tempered chocolate is the hardest thing.
You got this, Fred.
If I don't do it correctly, I'm gonna look like a giant jackass, though.
I think Fred might be in some jeopardy of time. He's tempering chocolate.
Come on, get to 120.
Oh, it's okay, Fred. Steady hands. You got this.
Unless that chocolate's tempered properly, this whole thing could break down. And he can kiss that apron goodbye.
Got it, Fred. Stay focused. Come on.
Fred might be in some jeopardy of time. He's tempering chocolate.
Unless that chocolate's tempered properly, this whole thing could break down.
Come on, get to 120. There we go.
Yeah.
You got it, Fred. That chocolate looks perfect.
Thank you. These are gonna be tempered dark chocolate feathers.
Wow.
I'm sweating. I still have like one more component to do, so I definitely have to rush.
Mom, I'm taking it out. I think this is done.
5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes to go, guys. Come on.
Come on, ladies, last push.
Do I need more fennel?
Breathe.
You can tell already by looking at those lamb chops, the aesthetic is going to be top-notch. The question is their flavor?
And I'm concerned about Bree. That's a very dense piece of fish.
Yeah.
And I don't see her
might be
roasting in the
raw. It might
oven.
be raw.
It might be under.
You got it, Fred.
Wow, that's pretty.
We're coming down to 60 seconds remaining. Last minute, guys. Where's Fred going? What's he doing? Fred! Look at Olivia dust those lamb chops. Amazing. What is Fred doing? Come on, Fred! Fred!
Let's go, Fred. Make sure you're happy with it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please, all four of you, follow us. Thank you.
Felix, please bring us your dish.
This is a pork belly and cabbage dumpling made with a chili oil. That's my dad's recipe.
Well, the aesthetics are beautiful. They have the perfect swirls on them. They look plump and fluffy.
The dumplings themselves and rolling the dough out by hand is something that I would learn with my mom.
Felix, delicious. Very hard getting that pork cooked, within that dough. You've nailed it. The one issue I have is your dough. It's just a touch too thick because it lingers. Apart from that, it's a really good dish.
The execution is impeccable. It's flavorful, it's clean. The dough is slightly undersalted. But now I'm treating you like I would talk to a cook in my restaurant, because that's the level we're at. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job, Felix.
Bree, can you please bring up your dish?
You have in front of you a sea bass with a fennel puree with a tomato medley on the side, pickled serrano peppers, and a fresh tomato water.
The dish, it's bright, it's vibrant. It's like something on the cover of a magazine, dying to get in there. Brie, the fish is cooked beautifully. You're absolutely spot on. Nitpicking, when you make a fennel puree, it needs to be smooth, because I don't like that slurry going into that tomato water, and it affects the actual contrast of the dish.
Brie, I have to say, this dish is firing on all cylinders. The aesthetic, I think, is perfect. The tomato water gives it a great acidity, and you've got the consistency of it spot on.
I think your seasoning here is really what's bringing this to the next level. And that little chile serrano really wakes it up.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brie.
Really good job.
you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Fred, please.
Tonight, I made a dark chocolate and tofu mousse with a kumquat puree, black cacao ash, and kinako crumble.
Let's just talk about the elephant in the room, shall we? I'm talking about the tofu. 99.9% of pastry chefs anywhere in the country tonight would avoid tofu. I hope it tastes as good as it looks.
So this is vegan and dairy-free.
And gluten-free.
And gluten-free.
Yes.
That's very challenging, no? Fred, you walk in the high wire here because you have salt, acid, sweet, bitter. You have all the most difficult things to balance in a dessert. This dish is flying across the high wire. Bravo.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love your courage. And I thought it was going to be dry, and it was not.
Fred, this is exceptional.
Thank you.
You know, it's hard to believe you actually accomplished that within 45 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you.
I never thought in my wildest dream that tofu could be that exceptional. Olivia, please step forward.
This is a pistachio-crusted lamb with a white bean and feta puree, a fennel pomegranate slaw, and a port pomegranate reduction.
Aesthetically beautiful. Did you season the meat before you crusted it?
I believe so. In an ideal world, I would have.
Better answer.
Yeah.
It's so ambitious that I think that perhaps some of the technique of seasoning are bringing it down a little bit for me.
The puree is delicious, but should I be focusing on the puree as opposed to the lamb chops?
Here's the thing about this. When you've encrusted those lamb chops throughout, what you don't do is then sit them in a puddle of puree, because I go crispy on top, soggy underneath. But I love the dish. I think this is beautiful. Good job.
Thank you all.
Good job, Liv.
Right. Give us a moment. This is a tough decision. So, 4 exceptional dishes.
2 for me were perfect.
It's a tough one.
Yeah. You guys in agreement?
You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Right. This first apron goes to a dish that showed an amazing amount of confidence. And it was an exceptionally good-looking dish, but it actually tasted better than it looked. And I think this person is definitely back to win. The apron goes to Fred.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Chef.
Great job.
Thank you.
Absolutely amazing.
So we have 3 great dishes from 3 great cooks across a decade of Masterchef. This is a difficult one, but this last apron goes to... This last apron goes to...
I just got a MasterChef apron for the second time with Fred. We're so excited.
Even though I didn't get an apron, I feel so glad to have had the opportunity to be back in the MasterChef kitchen at all.
Maybe it was a risky dish to do, but it was amazing to just be able to come back and make something that was taught to me by my mom, and I wouldn't take anything back.
We are 16 aprons down, just 4 remaining aprons. Ready for the next battle? So are we. Samantha, season 9. Jamie, season 5. Alejandro, season 11. Finally, Katora, season 10. Please make your way down. Welcome back, all 4 of you. Alejandro.
Chef.
So happy you're back.
I'm Alejandro. You may remember me from season 11. I almost made it to the finale.
The third and final individual heading into a grand finale, Sue.
Last time I was in the MasterChef kitchen, I had a very hard time editing myself because growing up in Cuba, we did not have much food. So I had a hard time putting things behind. Like I just wanted to cook everything at once.
So just think about what you've got going on here and start to edit that.
Yes, sir.
Make sure it all goes together. Don't overcomplicate it.
And so many opportunities have come my way since being in the MasterChef kitchen. I've been able to become a private chef, but I feel I have unfinished business. I need to get that trophy in my hands and go to sleep next to it and know that I am the champion.
Right, your 45 minutes start now. Let's go. Come on, guys. What a lineup, by the way. 4 amazing cooks. They all need to exceed our expectations. We want to see their growth since we last saw them here in the MasterChef kitchen. Jamie from season 5, faced with some serious bumps personally, but we fell in love with Jamie.
I think I might pee my pants.
7 years ago, I had a lot of muscle spasms all of the time.
Okay, come on, you can do this, baby. Yeah. Let's go. Don't give up.
I'm so sad.
Come on.
After MasterChef, I got diagnosed with a neurological disorder called dystonia, which affects essentially my whole body. But it hasn't stopped me from cooking. And I'm also running my own cake business now. And I am back to show the world who I am now.
Right, how are you feeling, young lady?
Good.
Tell me about the dish.
So I'm doing a pan-seared rainbow trout, salt and vinegar chips, and then a tomato honey gastric.
Man, you're back with a vengeance, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
I seem to be taking this pressure just literally like water off a duck's back.
Then you better keep me here, dude.
That's not my choice, is it?
Yes, it is.
That's down to the dish, girl. Yeah? Good luck.
Showmanship doesn't win shows. I'm not phased. Come on, baby. Come on, Katora. You got this.
Right, Katora, welcome
Hi,
back.
Chef.
How you feeling?
My anxiety's trying to come back, but I'm not going to let her win today. My name's Katura. You'll remember me from the 10th season.
Hey, do not crumble under pressure.
Okay, thank
Yeah?
you, Chef. I definitely struggled with my anxiety. Ugh.
Katora's in a meltdown.
I didn't really believe in myself, but this time around, my anxiety is not going to get the better of me. I'm here to win. No one deserves it more than me this time. So I'm making a fusion of West African and East Asian.
Wow. And the dishes are, in terms of the ingredients?
It's a seafood pasta, gunchun wheat noodles from Korea, and then we also have some uni loaves, we have caviar to top it off with, and the fusion together is really, really lovely.
Good luck.
Thank you so much. Oh, these nails.
So 22 minutes remaining, halfway. Come on, guys.
Alejandro, what's up, baby? How you feeling?
Hi, Joe.
So what are you making?
I'm making a coffee rub elk tenderloin with a bourbon demi.
Now, elk's tricky, right? Because it's pretty lean.
My trick for this meat is I'm starting early. I'm letting it rest.
Are you going to slice it or serve it whole?
I'm gonna slice it.
Make sure you season on the inside.
Yes, chef.
What kind of Alejandro are we going to see today?
A lot more thoughtful and a lot more refined.
All right, my man. Good luck.
You got this, Sam. Come on, Sam. Just like at home.
Welcome back, girl.
Thank you.
How have you been?
Good.
Love that. Tell me about the dish. What are you doing?
I am making egg yolk ravioli.
Right,
Yeah.
so that egg yolk needs to be runny.
Needs to be runny.
Pasta super
cooked.
thin.
Yep.
Last time round, you weren't handling pressure well.
I wasn't, no, but I was also only 20 years old. I'm Samantha. I was on season 9 of Masterchef. I was young. I was new to the industry. Oh, no, the gelatin didn't go in. But I made it to the top 4.
Samantha, promise me you're going to continue.
Of course. First thing I'm going to do is enroll in culinary school. I studied at the International Culinary Center, and I graduated with my degree in professional pastry arts, with all of the honors, of course.
Welcome back. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good
Thank
to
you,
see
Chef. Good to see you.
What's Katura doing?
She's massacring those noodles with those tongs. Katura,
Yes, Chef.
easy on those noodles with those tongs. Delicate.
It's my way of focusing.
Those noodles have been cooking for a very long time.
Come on. All right, hurry up.
Those noodles have been cooking for a very long time, and they've been sitting in water. So that has potential of being very soggy and gummy.
Ground yourself. This man needs to brush.
5 minutes remaining. Come on. 2 acres up for grabs. Keep it going, guys, yes?
Coming down to it, think about all the elements.
Oh, look, Samantha's putting the eggs in the ravioli. It's a very delicate point.
Go on, Jamie. Good job.
Go, baby. Bring that energy, Alejandro.
60 seconds to go. 1 minute.
Let it grow. Good.
Get the sauce in there. Let's go, Sam.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Well done. Right, all of you, please pick up those dishes and follow us through the Masterchef restaurants. Thank you.
Okay, let's begin with Samantha. Please, bring us your dish.
Today I made for you a raviolo al uovo. So it is the egg yolk ravioli with a brown buttered sage sauce.
A known classic here in the MasterChef kitchen. All right, let's give it a try. So obviously, the jeopardy in this dish is always to make sure that the yolk is still runny. We'll give it the traditional cut, and there we have it. Perfection.
Oh, it's beautiful.
What can I say? Perfect dish. Dish that I would happily serve in my restaurant anywhere in the world. Brava.
Thank you.
The egg is runny. The sage is perfectly infused in the bernazuet. It speaks to everything that is beautiful about Italian cuisine.
Thank you, Chef.
I know you can go down 1 more notch on that pasta and go a bit thinner, but it's a very solid dish.
Thank you,
Great
Chef.
job.
Jamie.
I did a pan-seared rainbow trout with a brown butter lemon garlic sauce, salt and vinegar chips, and a cherry tomato caper relish.
I like the presentation. The color combinations are great. I know there's going to be freshness and acidity here, but it's very simple, so everything has to be perfectly done.
Jamie, I like it. Rainbow chard, cooked nicely. Trout, nice and crispy. Absolutely perfect. Good job.
So the dish is super clean. You taste all the individual ingredients. My question is it a little bit too everyday for this circumstance?
Thank you. Next up, Alejandro, please.
I have a coffee rub elk tenderloin with a bourbon demi-glace, a sweet potato puree, wilted spinach, and white asparagus.
Alejandro, it looks boisterous. It's got that attitude. It's like you're back with such more confidence this time round. Alejandro, here's the thing about this. The elk's delicious, but you expose that protein, you need to season in between. So for me, it's way under-seasoned.
I really enjoy this. The asparagus needs some love, but that elk and the components are all well and balanced.
Thank you, Chef.
I have to say, I love every component of this dish. I love the white asparagus. I love the simplicity of it. I don't agree with them at all. I think it's perfect the way it is. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alejandro.
Katora, please, bring your dish down. Thank you.
This is a seafood pasta with some uni loaves, caviar, and then I tailed it with a tomato salad, pickled with blackberries.
Visually, for me, I'm confused.
Okay.
Because there's so much going on here. I'm also worried about the Hoover Dam style plating where there's this huge, vat of sauce. I don't know if I need a chair or a sick bag. I don't know. There's so much going on here. I don't know if I need a chair or a sick bag.
Shall we try it? Look, it's a very ambitious thing you're trying to do here. Problem is that it's not really unified in any kind of way.
I do like the spice. I think it's something that's pleasant, but the noodles are overcooked. And then just this idea of blackberries working with caviar is just a far stretch.
The dish is just too confusing. I'm as confused as my palate. I feel let down with this dish.
Thank you very much for your feedback, Chef.
Thank you, Katora.
Well, one's out, so we got 3.
What?
Look, I think that elk dish shows that he's got some chops to stand on in the competition.
The trout was cooked beautifully.
I thought that trout was great. I mean, think about Sam and the flawlessness in that dish.
Yeah, you good? Happy?
Okay, so this first apron was clear-cut based on the cooking, the precision, and the honoring of ingredients. The apron goes to Miss Samantha. Here you go. Well done, young lady. Fantastic work.
Thank you, thank you.
Congratulations, young lady.
Congratulations.
From here, it becomes a 2-horse race. And quite honestly, I'm torn because I would like to hand you both aprons. But we have only 1 apron to give, and we decided that because of the complexity of the dish and the technique behind it, Alejandro is going to be receiving the apron.
Thank you, Chef.
Very difficult decision.
Jamie, a tremendous gallant effort, young lady. Continue climbing that ladder. Promise?
I'm in heaven right now. I still have a lot to prove, especially to Chef Gordon, that I could do right and I could listen.
I just got my apron back. Yay!
You did good. You gotta be so proud of her. She killed it. They loved her dish.
I got to hear Gordon say that I cooked my chow perfectly. So, despite not getting any, it still paid off. He wants the last of me.
Very sad for Jamie. Like, my heart really, I hope we made the right decision.
come down to this, our last 2 aprons up for grabs. Right, all 4 of you. 45 minutes, start now.
I hope y'all like it spicy.
Got this, Mom.
Let's go, Gabe. Come on.
Woo!
Thank you.
10 minutes gone, just over 35 minutes to go. Shelley, welcome back, girl. You good?
Feeling pretty good.
Congratulations on all the success.
Thank you. Hey, y'all. I'm Shelly. I'm back from season 6. Before I came to MasterChef, I was a kitchen assistant. But I knew that I wanted to have something that was my own. So after MasterChef, I went to culinary school, and I started my own business with my daughter. I'm coming back with a vengeance. My plating is up to par. I know more ingredients. I've matured so much more in the kitchen, they're not gonna know what hit them.
I'm so proud of what you've become and that taco business. Tell me about it.
We sell Jamaican tacos, so this is actually one of our signature items. It's a jerk chicken dinner taco.
32 minutes ago, good luck.
Thank you so much, sir.
Back.
I appreciate you.
Doing good, Mom.
Senor Malcolm, how are we?
Aaron, ¿qué pasa, mi amigo?
You have the makings of a bread pudding. Do I dare say that?
Yes, sir. I'm going to make an apple and dried cranberry bread pudding with a spiced whipped cream and a whiskey caramel sauce. Definitely my inspiration is my daughter. She picked this dish. This is her favorite thing to eat.
Well, it's beautiful.
So I lost on a dessert.
So you're trying to right a wrong?
Right the wrongs, baby. That's what I'm here for. You may remember me from season 4. Malcolm, I'm back. Me losing that cupcake challenge was almost, in a sense, like losing in life. And I was really sad. So I'm definitely winning MasterChef this year.
You got a lot going on, my brother.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Hello, Shito.
Joe.
12 years?
Yes.
I think we look good.
Not bad for my age. My name is Sheetal Bhagat from season 1. I ended up auditioning for MasterChef based on just my passion for food and spice and went all the way to the semifinals. And I earned the title of Spice Queen, and I launched my own tequila brand, which is infused with spice. This time, I'm definitely back to win.
So what are you going to make for us?
I'm doing a halibut fish tostada. I think one of the things I've learned is less is more. This is 4 ingredients, and obviously my tequilas.
Well,
But
that's
yeah.
great. That's great. Just good luck.
Thank you.
Come on, Gabe.
Welcome back, bud.
Hey, glad to be back, Chef.
So good to see you. How you doing?
Oh, I've been fantastic, Chef. It's been a hell of a couple years. You may remember me from season 8. My name is Gabriel Lewis. Before MasterChef, I was fresh out of high school. You know, I was a 19-year-old kid. Ironically, one of the highlights of my season was my elimination.
Young man, it's very rare we see such raw talent. You've got the potential to be huge in this industry. So I am personally going to send you to culinary school.
And it legitimately changed my life. I've grown from a cook to a professional chef. I won Best Chef 2019 in Oklahoma City. I'm back, I'm here, and I'm in it to win. This dish, Chef, is my port wine glazed bone-in pork chop with my southern braised collard greens with bacon, served with my chipotle corn puree and some caramelized pearl onion.
I love that. Welcome back.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
We're coming down to the last 10 minutes remaining for the final battle. 2 aprons up for grabs. It's anyone's game.
Already gauge it now and see.
Mad good.
Perfect.
I'm drawing my attention towards, Shelley, the seasoning on that jerk chicken taco smells amazing.
She's gonna put coconut rice in there as well.
Starch on starch. Can that be risky?
Oh, yeah, it's coming out.
I have to say Malcolm has a slight edge. When you're playing for your family, it's such an emotional power surge within you that you don't want to let anybody down.
Right.
A little longer. We'll let it rest.
Looking at Gabriel's pork chops, the caramelization, the color on them, that's going to be tough to beat.
I'm so proud of him. I really am. I just hope we can pull it out of the bag because the competition is rife.
Sheetal's halibut looks a little bit white. Wouldn't you have put a little color on it in the cooking technique? Wouldn't you want a little bit of caramelization?
Yes.
We're coming down to the last 60 seconds remaining. Come on, guys.
Oh, my God.
Here we go.
Look at that caramel sauce with Malcolm. Look at that. Come on, Malcolm. Let's go, Gabe.
Chef.
There you go, Shelley.
Let's go. Come on, guys.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
the last 2 aprons. Let's go. Thank you.
Gabriel, please bring your dish forward.
So today I have a bone-in port wine glazed pork chop with some Southern-style braised greens, a chipotle corn puree.
I can tell that you treated the pork chop with a very flavorful rub. It's evident because of the caramelization on the outside.
I just hope it's cooked perfectly. Otherwise, game over.
Chef.
I just hope it's cooked perfectly. Otherwise, game over.
Chef.
Young man, it gives me great pleasure to say the pork's now beautifully. It's cooked to textbook. The sauce, yeah, rich, inviting, and you've got that heat absolutely spot on. That is delicious. Great job.
Thank you, Chef.
Here's something I tell all my cooks. When you have a big piece of protein, you need to season it like a pretzel because the crust has to be the seasoning for the flesh inside. You did that. Bravo.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Miss Shelley, can you please bring up your dish?
This is a jerk chicken dinner taco. So it has coconut rice, peas, sweet plantains, jerk chicken, and then you have a slaw on top.
I think it's a bold move to stick a Jamaican-inspired dish inside a taco, and then you put in coconut rice on top of that. Let's dive in.
Shelley, this is a special taco.
So cute.
The dish is delicious. I just don't think it needs the rice. But chicken's delicious. Well done.
All right. Thank you, chef. Thank you.
Malcolm, please bring your dessert down.
So this is a dried cranberry apple bread pudding. And I have a bourbon caramel that you literally just pour on top.
It's festive. That's what I love about you. You cook with heart. So, yeah, can't wait to get in there.
Thank you. This is my daughter's favorite dish.
Look, this is a bear hug of a dish. It's sweet, it's chewy, but kind of crusty and caramelly at the same time. Really nice.
Listen, this thing means so much to you, and I can taste that. I think the problem with this dish is the 3 individuals standing behind you. No, we only have 2 aprons left, and it's good, but is it good enough?
Thank you, chef.
Thank you. Sheetal, bring us your creation.
I have a tostada that is built on a corn tortilla. Halibut is my protein. I have an avocado crema, and then I have a special guajillo sauce that uses tequila.
Let's get in there, shall we? Sheetal, the first bite's refreshing. It's good. My one issue here is that the actual halibut, the star, is slightly dry. Everything else, the components, the acidity, the heat, is delicious.
Thank you.
It has a lot of great components to it as far as a traditional tostada. Beautiful crema. The tostada is nice and crispy. The slaw is not over-acidulated.
Thank you.
Thank you. The unfortunate news is that we've only got 2 aprons left. The last in this competition.
And the first apron that we're going to give out is to a cook who we felt had the most technically complex flavors. We can see personal touch. For that reason, we're going to give our first apron to Shelley. Here you go, Shelley. Congratulations.
So much. Thank you, sorry.
Okay, put that on.
Great job, Shelley.
So what we have left here is 3 great dishes. In any other season, we'd be giving out 3 other aprons. But unfortunately, there can only be one last winner. This apron goes to Gabriel. Good job. Keep on keeping on, man.
Will do. Thank you.
Great job. Nice work.
Will do.
Thank you, chefs. This means the world to me. The second time around, you can expect a more confident, charismatic, and talented chef instead of that home cook that you witnessed back in season 8.
I thought that that dish was authentic enough and hard enough to show the elevation of my cooking. I wasn't just cooking for me, I was cooking for my baby girl. And unfortunately, I just didn't get the job done.
Masterchef season 12. Now I'm back to win. Let's go.
20 aprons. We did it.
Great job. Huh?
Yes.
Man.
Yes.
I think we're on for one of the best, most competitive seasons in the history of MasterChef.
I agree.
Game on. This is going to be epic.
Next time, the top 20 take on their first elimination challenge. Tonight, your challenge is to use the dish that sent you home as inspiration for a new dish and a trip down memory lane.
Since my elimination, that dish has haunted me.
To prove their skills have leveled up from last time.
This is definitely my shot at redemption.
The standard's up there.
There we go. There we go.
I got the San Antonio Puffy Taco.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That is redemption in a bowl beyond belief.
There's texture all over the place. That's what truly makes it memorable.
Your ambition outpaced your ability.
We'll see if there's something that's redeeming enough to overlook the obvious.
One potato, two potato.